Today on the new Skeeter Bass Champs TV with Fishburne.
Did you see that? Did you see that? There he is. Oh, he hit a stump right there. I don't even have hooks on my lures anymore.
Really?
Why catch when you can cast?
We have one fish.
You can catch 4 on 4 casts. Throw one out right now and catch one, seriously. Look at him. Look at him coming to the boat. Come on in here, get the net.
Get the net.
We'll get a gaff, it's a big stick.
Get the net.
You know what I was doing right there?
No.
Relocating a brush pile. How about that, huh?
That sucked.
That's that's cold, isn't it?
I'm completely frozen.
This is why I've got this relationship stuff figured out.
You have an ability to talk incessantly and say nothing.
As a former pro on the BASS tournament trail, to years as the hilarious MC of Bassmaster tournaments, to being the funny man host of 4 outdoor television series, Fishburne has made a name for himself in the world of outdoors. But it's been over 15 years since he's competed in a tournament. Well, now he's back, fishing Skeeter Bass Champ events, the top team tournament series in the United States. But he's not doing it alone. He's roped his girlfriend Eve to be his partner as they travel the Lone Star State to compete against the best grassroots anglers in Texas. So get ready, this could be fun. Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter, outrunning the competition one at a time. Yamaha, performance that changes the game. Progressive, boat insurance and more. Humminbird, fish smarter. Minn Kota, anywhere, anytime. Chevron-Dello, let's go further. Under Armour, armor for the war offshore. BioBore, family of fuel additives. Ford Trucks, the best in Texas. Berkeley, catch more fish. MK's Customs, for your auto custom needs. Taylor Oil Company, your one-stop shop for Chevron-Dello products. Fun and Sun Boating Center, supporting our local anglers. And Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne starts now.
All right, this is it, our first stop of the day. We ran from the dam. We've only gone about, probably as the crow flies, 6 or 8 miles, but everybody was cold. It's 32 degrees out this morning.
Pretty.
And we have cameras on board, so you have to remember, you gotta take care of your passengers and safety first, and the equipment. Actually, the equipment probably comes before you guys because it's, well, anyway. But here's the point. We're on Sam Rayburn. I haven't been here in almost 20 years. Eve is with me. She's frozen. We're all cold. It doesn't matter. The sun's going to get up, we heard this afternoon, and the temperatures are going to rise to what, 60 degrees. So we're going to get started. And, you know, the area that we're fishing, wow, it sounds different. No reverb. The area that we're fishing, I fished 20 years ago. So I'm actually sitting here doing some reminiscing. How are you?
Cold.
Well, it's okay. Come on. Got to get over that. Let the digits out. It is time to cast. Are you ready? Let's get started. So from 5 p.m. till about 8, they typically do the Bass Champs registration. And this is an Eastern event on Rayburn. We flew in from Knoxville, Tennessee. We're beat when we get to registration, but it's so much fun seeing everybody. Chad, Jeff, the boys, everybody's there. We got the camera crew with us. We go into registration. They've got a casting competition set up. What's that all about? Well, it's a chance to win really cool prizes if you come in the top like 20. But we went through the line. We went up.
Okay.
We got our number.
All right, what's our boat number?
98.
98!
We were boat number 98. And that's a pretty good draw because they were guessing that the field was going to be close to 300 boats. We got our hat, our t-shirt, all the cool stuff. We signed up for the BioBore incentive plan on the big fish. There's all kinds of incentives at the Bass Champs, by the way. And then we had to get up super duper early, get to the ramp, and there's a line of boats half a mile long. We launch our boat, and I'm trying to explain to Eve, just back the boat in and let it float. It's much easier than having to go crawl in the boat and worry about all the little particulars. The basin's full of boats, people everywhere, all this anticipation, anxiety. I'm telling you, the nerves were racing. And then Chad starts letting them go, one at a time.
All right, here we go. Official time, 7:17 plus 30 seconds. Boat 1.
Good morning, gentlemen, 3 o'clock.
So what we've got here is an extended point off of this island, and it's covered in hydrilla. And the fish will sit in the deeper water this time of year. Remember, it's 33-degree air temperature. The fish will sit in the deeper water, and then when they come to migrate shallow to spawn, they'll come up on the creek channels and the main channel edges, and they'll push up on top of these high spots on this grass. They could move in here this afternoon, but we're just fishing the edges of that grass, throwing a couple of different type of rattling lipless crankbaits, throwing Rayburn red, and she's throwing a little bit lighter one. This is a 3/4 ounce. Eve's got a 1/2 ounce, and we're trying to throw it down the edges of that hydrilla and let it get anywhere from about 6 to 15 feet deep. And just, you know, you gotta be patient. Just gotta take our time and fish around this high spot and see if we can find something.
Skeeter Boats continues to set the standard. Introducing the all-new ZX225 and ZX250, a tournament package that includes the performance features that you demand, including the best standard features in the industry for one low price. Now's the time to get the Skeeter of your dreams. Experience the all-new ZX series along with the complete line of 2015 Skeeter boats at your local dealer, and see why there has never been a better time to buy, save, and fish Skeeter.
Introducing the first 150 horsepower 4-stroke worthy of the VMAX SHO name. It's VMAX SHO Power, now in a lightweight, streamlined 150 horse design. SHO performance that provides the whole shot and speed of a 2-stroke with all the advantages of a 4-stroke. The new VMAX SHO 150, changing the game again.
Wait! Excuse me, sir! What you need is BioBore EV. It gives you full protection, prevents, and cleans. It protects, stabilizes, and rejuvenates. BioBore EV. That ethanol buster.
Protect your investment with the oldest, most certified family of fuel additives in the world. BioBore, the name you can trust.
I saw stars like a blanket. I saw people just like me. There was a light moving forward. I got the world and I got you. I got the world and I got you.
Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
Do you realize that at an outdoor show once, fish embedded a crankbait in some woman's hair?
Not true.
In the audience? No, it is true.
It's not true.
It is totally true.
Were you there?
I heard the story.
That doesn't mean it's true.
I heard it from you.
Most of what I say isn't true.
That is okay.
No, but that is what's wrong with most relationships. Lying and communication skills, which people lack. Guys hang out with guys a lot, and girls hang out with girls a lot, and then when you get opposite sex together, then it creates some sexual tension.
What did you just say?
I said this is why I've got this relationship stuff figured out.
But there was nothing in what you said.
There was something. There was a lot more than something. There's more coming, I'll say that.
You have an ability to talk incessantly and say nothing.
There he is. Well, I was just fishing the edge of this grass right here. The boat's in about 8, oh, he hit a stump right there. The fish went right into a stump. Look, he looks frozen. It's because the lines got wrapped around his pectoral fin.
Is he over 14 inches?
I'm gonna say he's 14.
He looks good. Do we need to get the measuring?
Please, if you would, it's right there. You know, the hooks on this bait, this is a Sabile flat shad, and the hooks are crucial on any crankbait, of course, as we all know. Brand new pliers could take those back. But the hooks are very important, and these are killer hooks. They are ultra, ultra sharp. And that's that Texas red we've been talking about. Everything in Texas is not only bigger, but it's redder. Or would that be more red?
You're red.
What's proper English?
More red?
Yeah.
Not redder.
Redder?
No.
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 More. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we have the board right here, guys. It's built into this Skeeter FX. And I always like to wet the board before I use it, just so we don't injure the fish or wipe his slime coat off. And be really gentle. Fish care is at a premium. And there we go. He's about 16 inches. So
Fill the live well.
yeah, he doesn't weigh much, but we're gonna put him in. Lay right in there. So see, what I believe these fish are doing is, this is a creek channel that comes right through here. And the fish come off the main lake. It's still cold though, that's the thing. We probably should be fishing deep, but we had no time to really prepare. And so I can't spend all day out here looking for a sweet spot. The thing to do is to fish relatively shallow. So the fish come in off the main body of water or out of the creek channel, and they move up to spawn. Water temperature right now is 47 degrees. That's not good. 50 is kind of a on-off switch for bass to start heading towards the bank, and they spawn here between 55 and 65. So this is about a 10-foot channel edge, and the grass, the hydrilla, is up on top, and we're throwing our lipless crankbaits up into the edge of the grass and ripping it out, and then that fish hit right on the edge. Interestingly enough, there's some standing timber in here and some little cedar or cypress trees, and that fish drove me right into one of those trees. So you got to pay attention and be careful. I'm using 17-pound fluorocarbon line, and we're using these little lipless crankbaits. Let's try it again.
How do you know he drove you into a tree?
Because when I hooked him, I was winding him, he's coming right along, and then he just stops. And the key, if a fish hangs you like that on any piece of cover, don't panic. Everybody gets all excited. Oh, he's got me hung. Ah. Don't panic. Calm down. Kick the trolling motor up, not too high because you don't want to disturb the area, and go in and relax and get the fish off. Give him a little slack. If he comes off, he comes off, but don't lose your mind. Man, get off there. Excited.
I would definitely recommend Della products to my friends, my family, my coworkers, anybody else who owns or operates a boat, a business, backhoe, a track hoe, dump truck, anything that has fatigue, wear, bearings, grease fittings, grease zerts on it, I would recommend the Della product. The Della products that we've used have substantially minimized our operating costs. Seeing the wear eliminated, that's enough proof for me. Seeing is believing.
It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day because of you.
We make a great pair. Great pair.
Huh?
Progressive and the great outdoors. We make a great pair.
Right, totally. That's what I was thinking.
Covering the things that make the outdoors great. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Hold it right there. The Minn Kota Talon locks you onto a fishing spot with unmatched speed and stealth. And when Mother Nature tries to knock you off your mark, hit back with the strongest hold on the water. Talon, stand your ground.
Hey, welcome back to the show. It's time for a little more casting with fish. All right now. Did you see that? Did you see that? That went about 36 3/4 yards right in the water. It landed right in the friggin' lake. That was a good cast.
We're proud of you.
Hey, you cast too. I don't even have hooks on my lures anymore.
Really?
Why catch when you can cast?
Mm-hmm. You just said I threw over you.
Sweetheart. Okay. All right. No, you're right. Now I'm gonna make a cast.
Oh.
All right. Now you make a wind in.
I can't. I'm stuck.
Maybe it's that Biobor bonus bass.
No, it's a madrilla.
You hear the eagle? Look at them, 2 of them. That's an immature on the right and mama on the left.
You just described us. Immature and mama.
We've seen 5 bald eagles today. Now, that's not necessarily rare for right here, but it's rare, you know, where a lot of people live, like, say, the Bronx.
Well, okay.
We're fishing the grass. We're still throwing some lipless crankbaits. We've had virtually no success today, but I want to tell you something that's really difficult because of all the rain that East Texas has had in the last several weeks. All this grass is flooded, these bushes are flooded. As a bass fisherman, when you target fish, that wants to suck you in. And it's done that to me, I know today. It's kept me probably too close to the bank. Let's look back on what we could have, should have, and would have done if we were to start fresh. What would you suggest?
Fishing deep?
Yeah, but fishing deep, I mean, we don't know deep here.
We have 1 fish.
You can catch 4 on 4 casts. Throw one out right now and catch one, seriously. Look at him. Look at him coming to the boat. Come on in here, get the net.
Get the net?
We'll get a gaff, it's a big stick.
Get the net?
You know what I was doing right there?
No.
Relocating a brush pile. So Harold, weigh-in is going on, and I'm a little disgusted. I had a very, very tough day. I know you did too. How did you fare out there?
Do I really have to tell you?
I know, it's hard.
Fish over 100 teams zip. Yourself, we zip, dude. I've never seen Rayburn this brutal in all my years of fishing. Never.
What's going on Rayburn, that we can learn from? Because that's the key. You've been a professional fisherman your whole life. You take each experience and go to the next one.
Conditions have been deplorable. I mean, cloud cover, heavy clouds, rain, water rising. Water is cold, extremely cold, 49, 50, some places even 46, 47. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, dude.
Well, there's 300 and something teams here today. We know we're going to see some giant bags. Well, how are the guys that catch them? Are you hearing any rumors on what's going on?
Fish with a lake as good as Toledo Bend or Sam Rayburn, 300 teams, somebody's going to kick them. These teams that did well, you know, one of a couple of things. Either they really prepared well or they're very lucky. I would have to guess that maybe the A-rig played a part in some of this stuff. I do know also that the trap is really strong. But again, I mean, 300 teams are throwing traps all day long. We threw it forever and just never got a bite on it. I hate to say luck. You know, we don't want to say luck, but I promise you, dude, a tournament like today, there is a lot of luck involved.
I got to tell you, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I mean, I am.
Dude, I'm quitting. I'm thinking about quitting, you know.
Don't say that.
No, I sold my Skeeter boat. I sold all my rods and reels. No. I'm going to go into showbiz with you, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Thank you, Harold.
You got it, Fish.
You know, over the past several years, the Alabama or A-rig has been setting the fishing world on fire. They make this box that's made to hold your A-rigs, and you can bust one out right here. And these are, of course, the Berkley Hollow Belly. You can put a lot of different baits on the back of an A-rig, and they come in all different sizes and basic shapes, and you decide on the body of water that you're on exactly which rig you want to use, and they make these things with blades 2, 4, 10, 100 blades, you choose. But the neat thing is that Berkley has these pre-rigged baits. They've got the lead head and a really sharp hook built in the bait, so all you've got to do is snap them on. And you can see the configuration that I have here is 4 of the same smaller baits on the outside, and then on the longest arm I've put a different color. You pick the color based on the water that you're fishing, but this is the bait that they will typically hit. And in certain states like Tennessee, we're only allowed to have 3 baits with hooks. Down here, you're allowed to have 5, and it paid off this weekend on Rayburn.
Welcome to the Inner Circle.
Rotating coverage up to 300 feet gives you a detailed 360-degree view of structure, contour changes, and fish. So you can see them before they see you. Introducing 360 imaging, only from Humminbird.
Fishing is a passion. It is a sport like no other. A combination of determination, the right tools, and time on the water. A dedication like no other. At Fun & Son Boat Sales, we're dedicated to your on-the-water experience. So when you're in the moment, nothing will get in the way. Fun & Son Boat Sales, 2 convenient locations. Look for our new tournament support trailer at local bass tournaments. Fun & Son Boat Sales, supporting our local anglers.
Hi, I'm Randy White, General Manager of Taylor Oil Company. We've been servicing the Metroplex for over 60 years with quality Chevron products and dependable service. But don't take my word for it, take the word of one of my customers.
I'm John McElmott. I don't own a fleet, just a couple of vehicles, but I like to change my own oil, and Taylor Oil takes care of me every time.
At Taylor Oil Company, our #1 goal is customer service. Whether you're just changing your oil at your house or you have 1,000 pieces of equipment, we can take care of you.
Taylor Oil Company. Call or visit online today.
I'm Kylie Peterson, owner of MK's Customs, and I specialize in customizing your ride.
Tires, wheels, suspension lifts, bumpers. Trick out your Jeep. Custom leather, nav and sound systems.
I'm Chad Potts, president of Bass Champs, and MKS Customize My Ride. Let's see what they can do for yours.
MKs can even customize your ATV.
Let MK's customize your ride to fit your personality.
Your total auto accessory store, MK's Customs, located in North Richland Hills. Call or stop by to customize your ride today.
Jeff, good to see you,
Fish.
brother.
Good to see you.
I want to know, what did it take to make money here this weekend?
Roughly 12 to 13 pounds is 40th place today.
40 places you guys are paying.
It is. It's a good payday.
1220 on the way. 204 on the way. 783 on the way.
Shane and Ray did something special today. You guys dominated what category?
Big bass.
How big was it?
978.
Well, guys, congratulations.
By the way, before we leave, did you do any good today?
Oh, I had a lovely day.
No, did you do any good today?
Oh, well, I didn't.
Did you throw Rayburn red?
I threw.
Right. Just ask him if he caught any fish. Did you catch any fish?
I caught one. I did. It was a beautiful, big, about a 14-incher.
All right, here we go. We had 308 teams today. You guys weighed in 492 fish, 1,386 pounds, 2.82 average, 56 limits, 168 zeros. Your winners today, they had 5 fish. They had a total weight of 35.95. They're going to win $20,000 before bonus money. Big round of applause for Ricky Madole and Ronnie Madole. Coming in, you didn't know exactly what you had, but you knew you had a great bag. Did you think coming in, like, we might have a chance to win this deal?
We thought we had a chance, but I've seen 38 pounds come in over here several times, so there's no guarantee.
Man, congratulations to you guys. Big day for y'all. Thank y'all.
Golly, did you see the 35-pound string? Were you up here when they brought it in?
Oh, yeah. A beautiful bag.
Brothers fishing together.
What else can you ask for?
Well, I know. I could ask for a brother that would fish with me.
A brother that catches fish.
That would be a bonus.
Exactly.
I want to know something special about today because that's a huge weight. We're looking at a 7-pound average on Rayburn. It's February. It's freezing. Give me details.
Well, we started out about 9 o'clock. We had 25 pounds. We hit a little old school of fish, and it was on, for about 30 minutes, and all of a sudden it just quit. We didn't have another bite for 4 hours.
The lures that you used today, were they multiple styles of fishing, or do y'all just go with one thing when these fish group up to stage?
Well, this time of the year, we have a lot of luck with multiple baits, but it's only on one rig.
On one particular.
It's called a Flash Mob Junior.
I knew that's where this was leading. The A-rig strikes again. Those cold temperatures, multi-baits.
And when they hit it, boy, they almost knock it out of your hand. It's awesome. Could you tell me what you were throwing today on the lake, sir?
I should have been throwing up because it was not conducive for my style of fishing. I didn't even have an A-rig in the boat.
Were you fishing shallow or deep?
The opposite of what I should have been. I was fishing shallow. And you know what, though? When you come to a lake that you don't know and it's really cold, and you have to get up early. That kind of throws you for a loop.
So you're out here your first team event of the year with Eve, and I know you fished the Berkeley event too, but this is a team event. It's a whole different format, and you got close to making your number.
You know, the multivitamin, one a day. That is my goal, one a day. And I mean, and I'm not being completely silly. You have to start somewhere. We're just not locked on yet. You can love, like, or dislike someone, but to fish with somebody, throw all that out the window. It's a true skill set to work with people. I don't know whether it's me or Eve, and I'm not going to speak for her. Okay, I will. I think it's her. I think she's the problem. Actually, it is me. I had too many thoughts going on. I should have just buckled down and stayed focused and probably listened to what was going on here. These guys were fishing deeper, but I stayed shallow all day and kind of blew it.
Well, you'd think this time of year, though, too, there is a lot of fish that are being caught. So I think you did the right thing. It just didn't work out. Next time, you'll know.
The next event in this division is Toledo Bend. It's a great lake. Bad news, I've never launched a boat on Toledo Bend. So it's going to be a huge challenge. Just navigating that lake can be a bear. We have time between now and that event to really sit down, figure out the dynamics of that pond, and I think we're going to do better. I think we'll catch at least 2.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Thank you.
Gotta have an attainable goal.
Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter, outrunning the competition one at a time. Yamaha, performance that changes the game. Progressive, boat insurance and more. Humminbird, fish smarter. Minn Kota, anywhere, anytime. Chevron Dello, let's go further. Under Armour, armor for the war offshore. BioBor, family of fuel additives. Ford Trucks, the best in Texas. Berkeley, catch more fish. MK's Customs, for your auto custom needs. Taylor Oil Company, your one-stop shop for Chevron Dello products. Fun and Sun Boating Center, supporting our local anglers. And Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
Now it's time to close with Team Loser, Even Fish. We didn't do it this time, but we'll be back next week when it'll be more Bass Champs television. Hey, join us at basschamps.com for more information and some fun outtake videos. And sweetie, I just want to say I had a great time with you this week, and I look forward to Toledo Bend in the Eastern Division next time. Are you ready?
I hope so. Are you?
Nope.
Okay, well.
But we've got time to prepare this time.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to work harder and smarter.
And what does that mean?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out. See you next time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that show. We'll be back next week with another exciting adventure of Bass Champs TV with Fish and Eve. Hey, real quick, if you want more updates, if you want tournament results, and you want the latest and greatest in all bass fishing Bass Champs, go to basschamps.com. Does it get any easier? Again, basschamps.com. And hey, you can join me at gofishoutdoors.com as well. See ya!